Welcome to today's episode, where we're digging into a topic many of us know all too well: imposter syndrome. If you've ever felt like you're just pretending at work, in school, or even in a hobby you love, you're not alone. Imposter syndrome is that nagging feeling of self-doubt, thinking you're not as competent as others perceive you to be. It's like you're wearing a mask, hiding your true self, fearful that someday someone will expose you as a fraud. Now, you might be thinking, why do we feel this way? It boils down to a few core things. First, there's the pressure to always be perfect. Society idolizes perfection. Think about everything we see on social media. The perfect vacation, the perfect job, even the perfect pancake breakfast. It's easy to forget that behind these seemingly flawless posts are real people with real struggles. The constant comparison can lead us to believe that everyone is handling their lives flawlessly, while we're just trying to keep up. Another reason is upbringing. Often, people who experience imposter syndrome were complimented as children in ways that focused on innate talent rather than effort. When you're showered with, "You're so smart," instead of "I really admire the hard work you put in," it creates a fixed mindset. As a result, people become afraid of trying new things, fearing that failure would expose them as imposters. Imposter syndrome isn't just a personal issue. It can affect how we work and live. It might keep you from applying for that dream job or putting your ideas out there. It can stifle your creativity, inhibit your personal growth, and even lead to anxiety and depression. But here's the good news: we can break free from it. Let's explore some effective strategies. First, reframe your thoughts. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," challenge that idea. What evidence do you really have? Writing down your thoughts and then rationalizing them can clarify the picture. You might realize you've been focusing too much on what you haven't done and not enough on what you have. Moreover, start to embrace your achievements. Take time to acknowledge your successes, no matter how small they seem. Create a success journal. Jot down your wins. When those feelings of inadequacy creep in, revisit your journal and remind yourself of your value. Next, seek out mentorship and build a supportive network. Share your feelings with someone you trust. More often than not, you'll find they experience similar challenges. Mentors can provide perspective, validation, and encouragement, helping you see your strengths from a fresh angle. It's also helpful to shift to a growth mindset. Instead of fixating on proving your abilities, focus on learning and improving. This makes failure seem less like a personal indictment and more like an opportunity for growth. When you take risks and embrace vulnerability, you allow yourself room to innovate and excel. Let's not forget self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you'd offer a friend. We're all stumbling through life, learning as we go. It's okay not to have all the answers. Celebrate progress rather than perfection. You might ask how to apply these changes regularly. Start small. Every day, set aside a few minutes for a gratitude practice. Reflect upon 3 things you did well. Surround yourself with positivity. Listen to uplifting podcasts, like this one, and read encouraging books. The more you immerse yourself in affirming content, the stronger your inner confidence grows. Inclusion in conversations is also essential. If you're in a leadership role, cultivate an environment where accomplishments are celebrated and everyone is encouraged to share their ideas. Open dialogue fosters confidence and reduces the stigma of imposter syndrome. And finally, remember this: feeling like an imposter doesn't mean you are one. It's simply evidence that you're pushing boundaries. You're stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's something to be proud of. So as you move forward, I encourage you to challenge those feelings of doubt and embrace your capabilities. With self-awareness and active practice, you can shed the mask and stand confidently in your own achievements. Thank you for tuning in today. Let's step boldly into our true selves, continuing to learn, grow, and support one another along the way. Until next time, take care and keep thriving.